Well, good morning, everyone. How we doing today? Today is Wednesday, the middle of the week. For some, I'll probably be working Saturday because we got some moisture forecasted, so can't do anything else besides I'll sit around and, well, I could do some stuff in the studio, but when you got the opportunity to make some extra cash, you might as well make it, right? So, man, I tell you what, I had a really good time. I think Miss Linda had a good time too down at Lake of the Ozarks with, we just went down for one day, stayed overnight, and I have part 3, the last video coming up, and the beginning of that video, you will see why I don't like going down to the main strip at rallies. A lot of people, and it was a good time though. I guess it would be neat to walk down through there and see the idiots after they've had a few cold snacks, you know. And it's, my opinion, it was probably worse than Sturgis. Even though the strip at Osage Beach is not as long as Sturgis, and from my experience, they weren't doing the same thing up at Sturgis as what they were doing down there. But yeah, so keep an eye out for that. I think it's around 4 o'clock, 4:30, something like that. It'll be coming out. So the Badgers, I'll tell you what, I told Linda, I says, Sonny and I get along great. Because that last video, if you've seen, he was, as I was filming, gosh, I can't say that word. If I was filming the bikes, you know, Sonny was showing his backside, and that's what I told Linda. And I told Angie, I says, Sonny and I get along great. Kind of, I don't know, I haven't hung around him that much to feel out his sense of humor, but if you don't know, they are the Badgers, and they founded a non-charitable supportbikers.com, and it's a growing network. Really, really growing. It's non-profit, as I've talked about before, and later on I'll probably do another live or something and kind of explain why I'm kind of passionate about the Wrecked Rider Fund and stuff. Some of you probably already know. We did have a little meeting before the ride. It was the ride to lunch, and I kind of shared with everybody. I think there was 20 bikes or something like that. I kind of shared with everybody, you know, when you go down on a bike, get hurt, laid up, the mental anguish, I guess you could say, it really, really weighs on a person if they go down on their bike and are off work and laid up and hurt, you know. So, you know, it's like, what am I gonna do? What's gonna happen? Am I gonna be able to pay my bills and this and that? And I'm thinking about calling my insurance company and maybe set up an appointment, if I can set up an appointment to maybe go and talk to them and up the motorcycle coverage for injury, loss of work or whatever, see if there's anything. But if you know anything available like that, leave me a comment down below, because we're getting ready to, next year we're going to do a big trip. I really haven't had time to plan it. I need to get online and see if I could get something down at Hill City, South Dakota for opening weekend of Sturgis next year. And then kind of backtrack and plan the trip, where we want to go and where we want to stay, and because it'll be summertime. It's going to be probably pretty busy in those parks. So maybe make some phone calls, but yeah. Well, I don't know much anything else. Just keep an eye on. Oh, October 12th, if you saw the thumbnail, kind of planning a camp out down at Big Brutus, which is down in southeast Kansas. I believe you can Google it and find the location. October 12th. Miss Linda and I might be down there on that Friday because we've got some other plans that we're going to try and do before we get to Big Brutus, but we're going to stay the night, camp out with the camper trailer. And I know for sure there's probably 2-3 other guys that's going to be there, or bikers. And I will try to create an event on social media for that. If you live in the area or just want something to do on a Saturday, come over and pay us a visit in the afternoon. One of my subscribers just lives north of there, I believe. He drives by it just about every day. It's west of Pittsburgh, Kansas, and I think it's around south of Columbus, Kansas, something like that. It's on the map. So they do have RV spots where you could plug in, pull through, plug in, and where we're going to be camping, I believe, is they have electric, and they do have showers. They have full working showers and a 24-hour restroom, of course. And I guess all you got to do is clean up after yourself, after you clean yourself. Yeah, so we will be down there for sure that Saturday, probably before noon, and set up the camp and whatnot. I did look at the extended forecast for that weekend, and it's highs in the 70s, and I don't know what the lows will be, like at the 50s maybe, but that's a little ways out, I understand. But I got on the AccuWeather and looked at it, and we're gonna have really good weather. It's been dry around here. I haven't had to mow my grass. I could have, but I haven't mowed the grass for probably close to a month. So we've got rain coming in this weekend, and they're talking like an inch and a half. So that'll for sure help the farmers out around here a little bit. It's a little late for it, but if it helps the grass green up and sprout just a little bit, that'll sure help, because I know they've been feeding some round bales across the road. And yeah. So we're gonna get going here. Yeah. So keep that in mind. October 12th, southeast Kansas, Big Brutus. And it's very, very neat place. A little bit of history. So anyway, we will talk at you later. Hope you enjoyed the videos of the Ozark Bike Fest and the ride and stuff. And like I said, we had a really good time. And thanks, the Badgers, Sonny and Angie and Sonny. I don't know who's in charge of those two. Yeah. But anyway, Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue is going on this weekend. No, I'm not going to make it. I had a question on a previous video asking if I was going to make it down there. No, I'm not. because I'm going to work. So, yeah. All right, y'all. Have a good day, hump day, and say hi to a stranger. Thank a veteran, and wave at a freight hauler. And we'll see you on the next one, okay? Thanks for watching. Say bye.